All right, welcome to video 8 of my 8-part series, content that small local business owners should be posting to their Facebook page if they want more likes, comments, and sales from their social media posts. So, video number 8, if you missed the other 7 videos, you can go back in my account, check those out. We talked about customer stories, product stories, frequently asked questions. No like is number 4. Trust is number 5. 6 is behind the scenes. 7 is affinity. And now we're going to be talking about engagement games. So what engagement games are they are ways to get your audience to engage with you in the comments in a meaningful way, but done in a way that makes them want to actually do it. So this is what most people get wrong with engagement games. They want more people to comment on their content, and so they say, "How is your Friday afternoon?" Nobody cares to answer that question. Nobody comments. So when I talk about making posts that get people to comment, if that's the kind of post that you're making, you're not going to get anybody to comment. So we need to make posts that are easy to answer and that people want to answer. Okay? So here's some examples of engagement games. Scale of 1 to 10. What do you think about this X, right? Scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about this backyard of this new house that I listed? And show the backyard. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love the color of this new roof I installed? Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Mr. Smith's coffee, right? Whatever your product or service is, try to find ways that people can answer a scale of 1 to 10 question. It's easy for them to answer, and people love to give their opinions. So it's easy to answer, and it's something that they want to tell you. You can also do a this or that. What do you think? Should I use this color shingle or that color shingle? What do you think? Would you rather city living or country living? What do you think? Should we do, should next month's signature drink be white chocolate or dark chocolate? Give the audience an opportunity to answer a poll. The answer to that poll is then helping you make a decision in your business, and they love that. They want to be involved. They want to be part of the process. When I help and coach business owners with online engagement, that interactivity is always the thing that gets people the most excited. Even when they're doing Facebook Live, saying, "All right, we're live. I'm going to let you pick what we're going to feature tonight," right? They love it. They will give their opinion. They want to be involved. Everybody secretly kind of wants to own a business, and everybody is secretly critiquing, they should have done this, not that. Businesses in their head. When you give them opportunities to be involved and to actually have your voice heard, they absolutely love it. You could ask them to describe something in one word. You can ask them to help name a new product or service. You could say, I'm thinking about these two names, which one? Or here's a new product that we're carrying, or a new drink that we're carrying. We don't know what to name it. Here are the attributes, the qualities. What would you name it? Right? Let them be involved in your business in a fun and interactive way. Another engagement game you can do is just simply to do a giveaway. We did this with our, when I used to run the farmer's market, we wanted to get people engaging in the comments. And so we did a jar of honey. Like, comment something below, like this post and comment below, and you'll be entered in to this giveaway for a jar of honey. Quick pro tip, you cannot ask people to tag or share as an entry to a giveaway, but you can ask them to like the post or comment on the post. A lot of times I don't even have the comment. I just have them like the post, but they'll comment because they're so excited about this thing that you're giving away. So we give away something that we know they're really going to like, a big jug of honey, right? Who doesn't want a big $20, $30 jug of honey? And all they have to do is like the post or leave a comment in order to enter. Your engagement is going to go way, way up. So giveaways, ask their opinion, ask them to be involved in your business, ask them to just, tell you what they think of something that you're doing. and they will answer. Don't worry about negative answers. Sometimes people don't like the color you picked. Sometimes people don't like the two choices that you give them. But that's okay. As long as they're not being overly nasty, you just say, "Oh, I've never thought of it that way. Thank you for your opinion," and move on. And you will find that they will feel safe to interact with you in the future. Obviously, if they're a problem, block them. But if most people genuinely want to give their opinion and to help you, even if it doesn't fall in line with what you thought you were going to do. So give them that opportunity. So that is bucket number 8, engagement games. Ways to engage your audience in your business, asking simple questions that are easy to answer and that they want to answer. If they don't qualify for one of those two, they're not going to engage with your content. They're not going to comment on the post. All right, that's it. That wraps it up. Again, if you missed the other 7 buckets, you can go back and watch my previous videos where we go through buckets all the way 1 through 8 now that we have this one published. And if you follow the advice that I give you in those content buckets, if you start posting from those content buckets, you're going to see your engagement go up. You're going to see your interaction go up. You're going to see people recognizing you on the streets is going to go up, and your sales will go up too. So check those out. Start posting content that people actually like. We'll see you in the next video.